You know, it's back. It's back. Uh, Sometimes we have our moments.
Um, Bob, can I ask you to discuss swimming?
Yeah.
Um, Back when you were competing, did it ever seem strange to you that there was no women's 1500 in international meets when there was a men's?
Yeah, it's always seemed weird to me.
Yeah. Does it seem weirder now than ever? Or has the open water sort of?
Well, the open water has helped, but in pool swimming, I don't know. I actually think women are suited better for 1,500 meters than they are for 800. So
Because?
I think they're more endurance oriented, just physiological. But particularly younger, you know how it goes.
Right.
Yeah. No, I
Some of the best long distance swimmers, like the channel swimmers.
yeah, exactly. I've always thought that maybe they could tighten that up.
Do you see that ever happen?
No, because they're going to go for other events, and I don't want those 50s.
Those events that shall not be named.
Exactly. The 50s. The price tag for the old longer events would probably be 50s of the strokes, and that just makes the program too big, and it's just too much. So they have to
Do you
cut out
also
something.
feel like it is a shortcut for people?
It is. And I like events where hard work comes through, like the 1,500 meters, where the short ones are really talent dominated. You don't have to work as much if you're big and tall and have certain genetic traits. I like the ones where you get in what you put out. Get out what you put in. I didn't say that right. I think we got Connor. Let's get him up there. I'm staying for him. I'll be here.
Do you, you said you're going to look and see after this
Mhm.
week, but would you be surprised if Michael Summer is not continuing in Australia?
Somewhat, probably, yeah. I mean, it would mean that he took a step backwards from what he's been doing. I would think almost off of what he's done okay, he should be able to do it. I mean, we'll have to see how it shakes out, right? So, yeah, if he moves forward, I feel good about it.
What do you think is, in terms of what everybody knows as far as
Oh, geez. I think we're far away from that. Well, in terms of just swimming all these events and just dominating every event, I think he's pretty far from that. And, he's only done, if he's done half the training, I'm probably overshooting it. Probably a third of what he was doing. Yeah. So he's, I mean, I don't know. I'm very interested to see how it goes this week, and if he makes some improvement off it, then he'll be on the way. But it's like I don't have a feel for it.
in the past, you have like half tapered it for me, like now.
Yeah, exactly. So this is like tapering off a taper. So I don't even know. I've just kind of made this up, see what happens. Because he's already really low. I didn't cut him that much. Yeah.
How worried are you that tightening up that he felt? And that
Not worried at all. It was kind of like, it wasn't even tightening up. He just got super serious about it and like real intense. And it was just too much. It was just too much.
like that in Beijing? Or?
No, he would get intense, but he'd always be kind of relaxed and intense. And this, he just got kind of physically uptight a little bit. So,
This happened in the recent meet.
yeah, the last meet in Georgia. I think he just got all keyed up. You had Yannick in there. You had Ryan was swimming, and it looked like Ryan was now going to be swimming. And, Connor was in there. So it was good heat, and he wanted, and he just – and when you do that and your stroke's already not – his freestyle still wasn't great, and then it got more off, right? So when you go more off than off, it's just not that good. He had a bad finish. I mean, there's all kind of things that went in. But, yeah, I think it was mainly he was just – I noticed that at the end that he was just – all the other races, he was kind of loose, relaxed, smiling, laughing, go up to the block, swim, and that one he got really uptight about it. But I think it's an experience thing too, right? How many hundreds frees has he done? 2. Did one in Santa Clara and one here. So it was like,
Always sort of a throwaway.
yeah, it was always used to be just something that he just did on endurance, right?
Yeah.
We're not doing it on endurance anymore. We're doing it on dolphin kicks.
The technical flaws in some of his races, is
Yeah.
that something you can address by practicing those things, or does that come out of the bulk of the race?
I think it comes out of the bulk of racing, and the reason his 100 flies is best right now is he's raced it 4 or 5 times. You get into a rhythm, and I always notice with Michael, even when he was swimming at his best, if we did a period where we would always train like August, September, October, and then maybe swim a meet early November, late November, The first day of that meet, he would just be horrible. The second day, he'd be a little bit better. And by the third day, he would kind of remember how to race, right? They just kind of get into the rhythm of it. So I think that's a big part of it. Yeah.
Is he would you consider him a sprinter now?
I don't think we can ever consider him a sprinter. He's just not. I think he swims fast in those events, but he really swims fast by swimming the second lap really fast. You know, doesn't have a lot of pure speed. He never really has. So I don't know. We're probably training him like a sprinter, at least what I would think a sprinter is.
There was a point after one of his Olympic campaigns, now I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember one where you actually to attack the river free.
Yeah, we did that stroke thing, right? Yeah.
Are you doing any of that?
No. We're just trying to take the basics and yeah. I think that, honestly, that stroke had merit when they had the fast suits. Did not have merit without. And you saw people, they don't really use it anymore because you can't finish. That's what the suits were doing. Okay? Beth, we had an important second place at Delaware yesterday by 100th.
Very nice.
First gelding race, he was much better. Paid much better attention.
Your 2-year-olds are coming along.
Yes, Watercube's doing really well, so he's working bullets down in Fair Hill.
Okay, when will we see him?
I don't know. I think Graham's gonna watch him breeze this week and make a decision. He might be close to a start.
Because Graham had a nice week.
Oh, Saratoga, unbelievable, right? Yeah. I don't think he'll make Saratoga, but he'll probably run it somewhere in the fall. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Nice Q&A too.
Well, you know.
If I ever go to Sydney,
There you go. Do you want to do all three of us? You want to do me? Am I good? Or you want me to stay? Me and Connor? I can stay. I'll just sit here and look pretty for Connor.
sounds good.
If he says anything, I'll chime in.
Yeah. You can
Phil, I guess we'll be seeing a lot more of you in Baltimore.